And for the first time, members of the opposition were not a part of the budget debate. The opposition Virgin Islands Party boycotted the 2014 budget debate when the House of Assembly met for its fifth sitting on February 10th and 11th. 3rd District Representative Julian Fraser was the lone member who actually turned up to the sitting, but his stay was cut short when he walked out after a verbal encounter with Speaker Ingrid Moses. Sean Rose explains in this report.
The tension in the House of Assembly heightened when the House resumed its sitting for the 2014 budget debate on Monday, February 10. The absence of most members on the opposition bench may have appeared unintentional to some, until when Representative for the 3rd District Honorable Julian Fraser sought the indulgence of the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Moses Catliff, for him to declare reasons why he was unable to debate the government's 2014 budget.
I was unable to prepare myself. Case in point, Madam Speaker, is the same senior citizen home that is bids have come in for between $13 and $17 million, and only $2 million is provided for it in the budget. No explanation as to where this funding is going to come from to build this home. Am I to believe that by sitting here, being a part of this debate, that I am in complete agreement with the way the government is going about handling its business? Is that what I'm doing? Madam Speaker, the reality is that there's a hospital there that requires $10 million worth of medical equipment, and there's nothing in the budget to cover it.
The verbal battle was temporarily subdued, but it got heated again when Fraser challenged what he saw as an attempt by the Honorable Speaker to restrict his detailed personal explanation to matters relating only to his lack of preparation for the debate.
Are you saying to me that you can tell me what to say and what not to say on a point of explanation? You are telling. That's what you're saying.
That is not what I said.
I am speaking and you telling me I can't say.
I am saying to you, you rose on a point of information.
Explanation.
Given a personal explanation.
Exactly.
And personal explanation relates to the fact that you haven't adequately prepared, correct?
You cannot tell me what my explanation is.
But that is what you have said.
You cannot tell me what my explanation is. Let me finish my explanation.
Well, I am saying to you, honorable member for the third, you can finish your explanation, but you need to confine it.
You cannot tell me what to say. If you're going to shut me up, then tell me that. But don't tell me what to say. You cannot tell me what to say and what not to say.
Within the confines of the standing order. Can I read standing order 19?
You could read it.
You can sit, honorable member for the third. I have the floor.
You're not standing.
I don't have to stand. You can
That's
sit.
That's what it says. If you rise in your seat.
Honorable member for the third, kindly sit. I have the floor. And if we are going to play by the rules, then we need to abide by all the rules. We can't be selective with what we want to be selective with. That's not how you operate a house or anything for that matter. Personal explanation, standing order 19. With the leave of the Speaker and by indulgence of the House. Speaker meaning myself, indulgence of the House meaning every single member in the House. A member may make a personal explanation, although there be no question before the Council, but no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor any debate arise upon the explanation. Yeah. And I think it is very clear.
Yes.
So your personal explanation is given with the leave of the Speaker, which I clearly said you were free to go ahead and make that personal explanation. By the indulgence of the House, the other members didn't have an issue, and it's a personal explanation, but no controversial matter may be brought forward, nor any debate arise upon the explanation. And that's the reason why it's a personal explanation. Because if it's simply a personal explanation, then the issue of a debate doesn't arise. But if you're going to go in to include in your personal explanation things that are stated in the budget, then it's no longer a personal explanation confined to a personal explanation.
In that regard, I would just join my other members by not standing here to go through some debate on the budget. Let the government debate their own budget.
Honourable Member for the Third, I find your comments to be totally disrespectful. You could have made your position clear, which you started doing, but you have ventured into waters that are totally outside what I expect any member of the House to give. And you may take your seat, Honourable Member for the third.
I'm
Honourable Member for the third.
I'm packing my stuff up to leave.
Honourable Member for the third. You can leave gracefully.
Which I'm going to do.
Well, that's what you need to do before I have the Sergeant of Arms have you removed from the House.
We'd love to do that.
Honourable members, just to convey apologies on behalf of the Honourable Leader of the Opposition, who is unable to be with us today because of a commitment on the sister island.
And Premier Dr. Orlando Smith seemed convinced that if no one else would, the Leader of the Opposition would attend the sitting on Tuesday, February 11.
And in particular, Madam Speaker, I refer to the Leader of the Opposition, who I think sent you a note saying that he was unable to come because of another engagement. But having spoken to him, he will be here for tomorrow's discussion, and on that reason I move that we recess so that he will have the chance to make his views known to the people of this community.
Misleading, some may say, but one thing is for certain. After a delayed start on Tuesday, it seemed as though Honorable O'Neill's intended absence was well established.
I myself am a little bit baffled as to the absence of our colleagues from the other side of the House. I'm still trying to figure out what triggered that whole decision and what does it mean. Hopefully I'll be able to understand, but I'm lost.
Fraser later told JTV News that he was dissatisfied with the late submission of the Standing Finance Committee report, which he says was delivered to him on Saturday, February 8, but he also had other concerns.
The realities of the day is that we have a senior citizen home out in Spooners that's going to be built. Went out to tender. Bids came in from between $13 million and $17 million. And all they put in the budget is $2 million. Who are they trying to fool? Where's the rest of the money going to come from? How is this project going to be financed? After the budget is passed is when they get into doing their funny work. And I mean that this got to stop.
All members of the House of Assembly took part in the standing finance meetings leading up to the budget debate. However, the opposition members decided to register their concerns in the country's history books by staging the territory's first opposition boycott of a budget debate. Nonetheless, the members on the government side of the House of Assembly did debate their own budget and later passed the $301 million Appropriation Bill 2014 with amendments. Sean Rose, JTV News.